Today on the channel, we've got the Superior Spider-Man celebrating 85 years of Marvel on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured, back with another Marvel Legends series review. This time we're looking at the Superior Spider-Man, part of the celebrating 85 years of Marvel line. Spider-Man's in his new universal packaging, looking pretty cool. You got your celebrating 85 years. Got your Ryan Stegman artwork of Superior Spider-Man. More on the back. Side again. Same dealio. Superior Spider-Man was a comic book series in Marvel Comics. They had done a storyline where Dr. Octopus, Otto Octavius, had switched his consciousness. He swapped consciousness with Peter Parker into Spider-Man's healthy body and Peter Parker's consciousness into his dying, cancer-ridden, radioactively poisoned body. And as he was dying, he trapped Peter in there. And then he took over as Spider-Man and became the Superior Spider-Man. And he had the memories of Peter Parker along with the memories of Otto Octavius. But riding along still was Spider-Man's consciousness underneath Otto Octavius's. And at the end of that series, Peter Parker returned as Spider-Man to bail Otto Octavius out, even. And it was a great series. I loved it. Got every issue. And when this figure was announced, it was definitely a must-get figure. So we're going to get him out, check him out, and see what we can see. So we got the Superior Spider-Man out of the package, and he's got 2 extra sets of hands, an extra head, a backpack, and then he's got the Waldo arms that are attached to a second backpack. But they take up too much space in the shot, so I just went ahead and assembled that. And he looks great. So you got your hands, some kind of clawing hands. They're like climbing hands, but not exactly. Web slinging, not exactly crawling hands, but kind of. And you got your backpack. You got your second head, and this is probably the head I'm gonna go with. And it doesn't show up very well on the camera, but the eyes are like silver. And then, looking at him up close, he's got the reflections in the eyes, and that's cool for the cover and everything, but I don't know if I really like that. But it's like super reflective, supposedly. It looks cool, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it. And he is on the Renew Your Vows body with some modifications. So of course he's got the kind of gauntlet things on, but he does have opposable toes and butterfly joints. And I've reviewed this body on several videos now, so you kind of know what's going on with it, starting with Renew Your Vows. And also the Iron Fist has this body from the Luke Cage and Iron Fist pack, also for the celebrating 85 years of Marvel lineup. So that the body's basically getting around more now. You stick Spider-Man's backpack on, and it's sort of like the Walter arms are not deployed. But you can then put on the other version. Where they are deployed. And they are articulate themselves. I might have them not in the correct positions. It's very possible. It's probably even likely. Because you can do all kinds of poses and stuff with them. But I may have them on wrong. It's not like they give you any instructions or anything. But yes, this is Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus as Spider-Man, I guess, in a sense. Kind of go with one of these hands. Oop. Flipping hand. Looks pretty cool. I always say I'm gonna, research some poses for these things, but I never really do. I'm a pretty good poser. Not, not the best, but definitely not the worst either. But these arms might put that to the test, because pretty sure they're supposed to be a lot more posable, but I might have them on backwards or something. I just might. Maybe I should have watched the review. We'll swap out the head. I don't know. I like this one. It's not that I don't like this one. I just think it's just a little bit extra. Probably just a little bit too extra for me. It's not like I don't like it, but I don't know. I just kind of like this one better. There you go. The Superior Spider-Man. Of course, he was an Avenger during this time. And there was a fun bit about him being Dr. Octopus. And when people, hacked them off, he would like go into the refrigerator and spit in their food and put it back in the refrigerator. Just to show that, underneath he was still same old horrible Dr. Octopus. But yeah, it was really fun. And then he was in the Spider-Verse thing. I think he didn't retain any memories of that though, but he was in there, it was a whole thing. Superior Spider-Man is a great series. I do suggest you check it out if you haven't. And yeah, that's it. All right, so that's all I got for this one. I'm going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Marvel celebrating 85 years. Superior Spider-Man. I like this guy. Obviously, I bought him. You know, but I always have an attachment to, you know, books that I read in my career reading comic books. And if there was something I really enjoyed, if they make a Marvel Legends of it, I definitely, you know, run out and get it. This was one of the ones I felt like I had to run out and get. And of course, it's on the awesome Renew Your Vows body. So that doesn't hurt at all. As you can see, I figured out the Waldo arms, and they are very posable. There's people with figure photography, you know, they can make them stand on the legs and all of that. I'm not going to do all of that because I'll probably fail miserably, but, you know, I've seen people do it. And they are very articulated. He can kind of stand up with them. I'm even balancing them on a toe here with minimal support. And, you know, the Renew Your Vows body is great as always. So I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Same as Warbird. I thought Warbird was really good. Probably could give it a 10. Spider-Man here is reused, but of course, in a sense, retooled too. Not really knocking for reuse anymore. But we know what the, you know, Renew Your Vows body is at this point. It's great. So, you know, I think a 9 is good. It's definitely one of my favorite Marvel Legends so far. I'm shooting this at very late at night and probably should go to bed, but wanted to get this one up. It's going to be a 9 for me. So if you see them in the store, I don't think you'll go wrong by getting them. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Everybody stay safe. See you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.